Join me as I dive deep into the world of Bitcoin and try to predict what's next for it amidst all these global regulations. As we speak, Bitcoin is facing an unprecedented wave of regulations from governments around the world, and it's naturally raising questions about its future. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a crypto enthusiast, you're probably wondering how these regulations will impact the world's most popular cryptocurrency. That's what we're here to explore today. The truth is, the regulatory landscape for Bitcoin is more uncertain than ever. Different countries are taking different approaches to regulating cryptocurrencies, and it's creating a complex web of rules and restrictions. In some places, Bitcoin is being embraced as a legitimate form of currency, while in others it's being viewed with suspicion and skepticism. This ambiguity is making it difficult to predict what the future holds for Bitcoin, and it's leaving many of us feeling uneasy. As we navigate this regulatory minefield, it's becoming clear that some countries are more Bitcoin friendly than others. In the United States, for example, there are ongoing debates about how to classify Bitcoin. Is it a security, a commodity, or something else entirely? Meanwhile, countries like Switzerland and Singapore are actively courting cryptocurrency businesses with favorable regulations and tax policies. But even in countries where Bitcoin is being welcomed, there are still plenty of regulatory hurdles to overcome. Anti-money laundering laws, know your customer requirements, and capital gains taxes are just a few of the obstacles that Bitcoin investors and users need to navigate. And then, of course, there are the perennial concerns about security and fraud, which are still major issues for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. The good news is that many countries are starting to propose or enact regulations that could help stabilize the Bitcoin market and pave the way for further adoption. In Europe, for example, the fifth anti-money laundering directive is bringing much-needed clarity to the regulatory landscape, while in Asia, countries like Japan and South Korea are leading the charge in terms of cryptocurrency regulation. One of the most significant regulatory changes on the horizon is the proposed European Union framework for cryptocurrencies, which could bring consistency and standardization to the regulatory landscape across the entire EU. Similarly, the United States is considering new regulations that would clarify the treatment of cryptocurrencies under the tax code. As we look ahead to the future, it's clear that regulations will play a major role in shaping the trajectory of Bitcoin. Whether these regulations will ultimately stabilize or destabilize the market remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: they will have a profound impact on the direction of this fledgling industry. In conclusion, the regulatory landscape for Bitcoin is complex, uncertain, and constantly evolving. As investors and enthusiasts, it's our job to stay informed and adapt to these changes as they happen. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of Bitcoin and regulations. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll be exploring the latest trends in cryptocurrency. So what do you think? How do you think regulations will shape the future of Bitcoin? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos on cryptocurrency and blockchain.